You know, when we talk about abuse or people being abused, we tend to focus on the females, whether it's the female girls, the female young ladies, the female women. But our men are suffering too, black men. Just like black women, a lot of us are broken from abuse. So are black men. I want you to look at these two clips, and you're going to see what a broken black man looks like. There are two clips. I'm going to play one, give my view, play the next one, and then give my view. Listen to this, and I'll be back. Let's talk about what broken black men look like.
She got arrested for stabbing me in my hand.
She stabbed you?
Yeah, she gave me 10 stitches across my hand because I was blocking my face, and she stabbed me 5 times in my face. 5 punctures in my face. That was the first stabbing.
The first stabbing?
That was the first one. Now the second stabbing was in my chest and on my back. She was arrested for the hand and the face because I went to the hospital and they had the patch.
What happened with those cases?
The case was actually dismissed by me, the first one.
What were the problems?
Jealousy. Right
she
here.
threw a 5-pound weight across.
Hit me with a 5-pound weight and fractured 2 ribs. After that, we split up for a little while.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. Then we got back together again.
Why?
Love. And then right after, we got married. After that, she stabbed me again. But this
Where
time,
did she stab you this time?
This time, she stabbed me in my neck on my birthday.
How many times did she get arrested?
Oh, 6 times since we've been together.
6 times she has arrested? Stab him in the neck? Yes.
Now, if you hadn't seen that man saying that, if I just would have read to you what would have happened, I am sure that 99 and 44th 100% of us would have thought it was a woman that I was talking about. Maybe 100% would have thought that it was a woman because, see, as I said, we tend not to think about the men as being abused. But you know, men are abused sometimes, I guess, more than women. Women just report it more, and society is more sympathetic toward women. So, but you see what, just listen. Well, I'm going to talk, you already heard it, so I'm going to mention, he said that the first time he was stabbed 5 times in the face. He got 10 stitches in his hand the first time. So why was there a second time? You know why? Because he's broken. He's broken. The second time she stabbed him in his chest and his back. And then she hit him with a 5-pound weight, fractured 2 of his ribs. Now he broke up with her for a little while. Then they got back together and they got married. Oh yes, if you didn't know it was a man that I'm talking about, you would definitely think it was a black woman, but this is a black man. Listen to some more. And then she stabbed him in his neck on his birthday. Happy birthday, bro. She was arrested. But look at this. She was arrested, and guess what he did? He went and dropped the charges. So you see, the dynamics of abuse in the black community is the same for the female and the male. Doesn't that sound like stuff we've heard about women so many times? Well, he did all this and that, and I called the police, but I dropped the charges. And now we will talk about how, well, the women, because they're so afraid of the men, but they're stronger than men. They typically are stronger than the women. They're afraid they're going to come back and kill them and all that kind of stuff. So what do you think he thought about her then? Now, as a rule of thumb, from a physical standpoint, men tend to be more powerful than women. Now, there are exceptions. I don't want none of your women livers or whoever you are coming to me talking about how, because I can do, I'm not talking about that. But as a rule of thumb, usually when it comes to physical strength, the male has the advantage. That's why so many times when we hear about a man being abused, you know, we figure, oh, okay, whatever. But I mean, I've witnessed the abuse, and I'm going to talk more about that in another podcast. I've seen the physical abuse and the physical abuse. I know this lady, when her husband would pull up, he wouldn't even get a chance to get out of the car. She would rush out And baby, she'll be looking like a wild woman, hair standing all up on her head, old raggedy dress, shoes. You know how you see those women when they have their feet stuffed down in some old bedroom shoes? That would be her. And the reason I know, because I've seen it. And she said he even told her one time, "You gonna treat me like this in front of your friend?" But so the point I'm making is abuse is abuse. Brokenness is brokenness. You have just seen an example of a broken black man. Watch the next clip, and I'll be back.
We're suing your father, Nathaniel Green. How old are you?
20.
40.
He broke up with his girlfriend. His girlfriend is kicking him out, and he needed a place to stay.
Where were you staying at the time?
With my 3 younger brothers. I have custody of them.
You have custody of three
Yes.
younger brothers?
Yes, ma'am.
How
Yes,
old are
ma'am.
they?
15, 17, and 13.
Where's the mom?
She's nowhere to be found, ma'am.
Do you know where she is?
I don't care where she is. She just left.
You got 4 kids you brought into the world. You got a mother who took off. And you are talking like you're the 15-year-old, not even the 17-year-old. He calls you and needs a place to stay, and you say, okay.
You're still my father. I still have a heart. That's me. But you're going to pay to stay.
I didn't have anywhere to go. I asked her, can I stay with her for a little while? And she agreed. I didn't say I was going to pay any type of rent.
He started smoking marijuana. I told him that I didn't want that around the boys. I could do whatever I want. I'm a grown man. You're not my mother. Okay? I'm not your mother, but this
You're
is
not
my
my
apartment. I went to work, and when I come back, everything's gone.
Who would steal the kids' Christmas present?
I don't know.
See, here's another case of a broken brother. Go back and look at this if you're so inclined. Go back and look at that last clip. Look at his face. Nobody's there. He has checked out. And the funny thing is, when the judge said he's acting more like the 15-year-old, maybe that's where he stopped growing at when he was 15 years old. Maybe something happened. Maybe that's where he got his arrested psychological development, maybe at 15. Now, I'm not dispensing medical advice. I'm not pretending to be a doctor, psychiatrist, anything like that. Now, I do have a woman. Her name is Louise Hicks. She's a social worker / counselor. She's going to come on and she's going to talk about different things. Particularly now, the first thing she's going to do is she's going to actually take this video and she's going to go more into the psychological aspect of it. But I mean, I don't have to be a social worker / counselor to look at that man's face and tell that he's checked out. He has checked out, and the fact that he didn't have any place to stay. He has 4 children. He moved in with the daughter. And from time to time, though, did you notice he would get that angry look on his face? He would check in long enough to show his anger, but that flat affect he had. And I think about, and I wonder what happened. He wasn't born like that. Something has to happen. What broke him? We're going to have to start dealing with the brokenness in our community, including the men. We're going to have to. And you know, it says his girlfriend kicked him out. So even before he came to live with his daughter, a woman, he was staying with his girlfriend, a woman. So you see this pattern here? We know with these two. It may have happened with others. But he had no place to go. So she brought him into her home where she had custody of his 3 boys. So he has her and 3 boys that we know about that he's not taking care of. He's not providing for. Their mama is long gone. So what about those 3 boys? Will they become broken? What about the young lady? Will she become broken? And my hat's off to that young lady for taking care of her brothers. She's a child herself. But she's taking care of her 3 brothers. In both these cases, the young ladies are traumatized as well. In that first clip with that young lady, did you see that smile she had on her face? She's broken as well, but this is about the men right now. But I just want to point that out. For her to be acting that way. And then the second girl, I don't know if she's broken, but she's going to have some issues that she's going to have to deal with, definitely. So I'm glad you're here. Let's heal together. I'm Lily Bell. Be encouraged.